Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today. In today's video, we are going to be discussing about divorce. Yeah, the rate of divorce nowadays is so high. A lot of celebrities are divorcing. It's not only about celebrities, but it's just because we get to know about them. A lot of marriages today are ending in divorce. So we want to discuss some issues why these divorce rates are so high nowadays, so that we can avoid this type of situation and live a happy marriage life. We can reduce the rate of divorce in the society. Discussing about some reasons why we think the rate of divorce is so high today, and what we can do to stop or to reduce the rate of at which people are divorcing, to live a happy marriage life forever without any divorce.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We can see how we can manage to give some our point of view on how maybe people can avoid certain things that can lead their marriages or relationships to come to an end. So
Yeah.
right
We
now.
are going to say that I think at the last part of this discussion, because now we are going to look at what are some of the reasons leading to divorce. Yeah, because there must be some reasons, right? People cannot just get up and say we want to divorce. There must be some reasons. So you watching this video, you need to be very attentive
And you get
and
also
in order to avoid these things.
yeah. Or if your partner is going through something, if you guys are going through this situation, maybe at the end of the video we can explain or we can give opinions on what can you can do and all
Yeah,
those things.
yeah.
So to me, according to me, in my mind, what I know is like the rate of divorce these days is due to infidelity. Like a lot of both women and men
I
are
think
not.
that's a major
Oh yeah,
point here.
yes,
Infidelity.
because it's not like in the whole like this thing of a DNA test, DNA paternity test, and all those type of things. Like when they do it, you realize that there's something wrong. I don't know why people are really cheating. I don't know what the problem with infidelity. What is the problem?
Yeah.
But what is the
That's
main
why we
cause of
said in the
divorce
other video that you should go for love. Because if you
yes,
actually go for love, there's no way you can cheat.
yeah.
So
the
infidelity is the number one
number one is
point.
point that lead to divorce, not just it leads to
Yeah,
divorce.
divorce.
Yes,
Yeah.
depression a lot.
Yeah,
Infidelity
it lead to divorce.
leads to divorce.
So that's one
And
of the main points that lead to divorce,
that's one of the main
infidelity,
points that lead to
cheating.
infidelity.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So
if other things in the relationship can be there's a problem, there's nobody who promise you that there's not going to be problem in your marriage, in your relationship. But there is a problem and there'll always be problem, even if you're just a friend with someone, you guys
there
will always
will
there
always
must
be an
a
issue to
problem. Yes,
discuss about.
no one is perfect like that. You must always disagree. But
Yeah.
when it comes to like infidelity, some people cannot take it, and the worst one is having kids outside or the woman bringing the kid in the house.
Yeah.
Infidelity is just wrong. It's just wrong. It's really the
So
main
if
for
you really
divorce.
want to live happily with your partner, you need to avoid cheating. Yeah. Another point too, I think another point that is leading to high rate of divorce nowadays is because people don't longer marry for love. Yeah.
People lack what?
Love.
Yeah, people lack love and
That leads to the high rate of divorce, lack of love
there's
in
a
relation.
word. Yeah.
And now I think nowadays it's like the intention of people have different intentions of getting married. People now no longer marry to live forever. Yeah, you see somebody getting married today, and the next day the person is asking you, what if this marriage is not working? What is the process of divorce? It means that that person is thinking that this marriage may not last. So people already have that mentality. It's not like before, when women were getting married like, I'm here forever. Nowadays women are so informed. They know the right from left. So when they're entering marriage, they already know the process of divorce. And
Just lack tolerance.
yeah, a lot of women don't see marriage like forever thing like before.
They don't tolerate nonsense.
They are just there. They know that the moment is not working, I'm going to leave. I think that's why the rate of divorce is high. They don't see marriage as forever thing as before. It's like I'm going into it, and if it doesn't work, I'm leaving.
Yeah. which is
That's
not
it.
supposed to be
And
like
if you have
that.
that mindset and you are not going to stay, you have that mindset going to enter a man's house, like if it doesn't work, I will leave. It will not work. It will not work.
Because
You always see a reason to leave.
yeah,
So
you
you need
always
to,
look for a reason to leave.
yeah. So you need to make up your mind before getting married. Know
You
that
need
I'm going into it to make it work. Yeah. You can only leave when there is brutality, how do they call it? When there is violence. Yeah.
when there's
When there is
violence,
violence.
because the
Apart
violence
from violence, I
no
think,
violence and
and
infidelity.
cheating, yes. I think
Violence,
those are the main things that
yeah,
if you leave
yeah.
your marriage because of that, I will not
Yeah, you
I will
have
not
no
question you.
problem.
You have the right to do it. Because I can tolerate that
Yeah,
myself.
yeah. People lack tolerance these days,
Yeah.
and being verbally accused, verbally
Violence or
violent or
abusive.
abusive
Yeah.
is also bad in a relationship or in a marriage. It's really wrong. You can live in such cases, but no one is promising you what maybe people social media are gonna providing. Someone can lie a little bit to cover up something, and that it's not a
Yeah. I also think that I also think another point that is making so many women or so many marriages to end in divorce nowadays is because a lot of women are now financially independent.
stable.
It's not like before when the woman was depending 100% on the man. Sometimes you would think, if I'm lean now, what will I go and do? What will I eat? How will I take care of my children? But now a lot of women are financially
They are
independent.
financially
So
independent.
any little thing they are ready to leave. I think
Yeah.
that's one of the cause, although it's not that
The
top.
main cause,
Yeah, but this also is
one of
another factor
the
contributing to this
divorce.
high rate of divorce. Yeah, men are independent; they can take care of themselves and their children. So why should they stay in a marriage that is not working? It's not
And
like before.
sometimes people just want to get married for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
Also, because maybe they are already more than the age they think they should get married. So when they see someone who wants to get married,
That's
they
the
want
worst
get
thing that
married.
can happen
And then,
to someone.
yeah.
Don't just get married because of pressure from
Yes,
people.
yes. Some people get married because of pressure,
Yeah,
or maybe because my parents choose this person for me, I'll get married.
yeah.
And then the next day
You want a
don't like it,
divorce.
you want to
This is
divorce.
one of the reasons why the divorce
Yeah.
rate nowadays is so
It's
high.
not supposed to be like that. So you're gonna take your time. No one is going to condemn you for
No one
being
is perfect,
unmarried
but
and all those type of
nobody
things.
should pressure you
Yeah.
into
So
that. If you are
you
not
should
ready,
take
you're
your
not ready.
time.
If you're not seeing the right person, you have not seen it. It's
Yeah.
better to remain single than to enter a marriage and be unhappy the rest of your life.
Tolerate things because you're going to live with somebody who is imperfect as you. They're not gonna do things that you expect them to do the way you want it to be done.
Yeah,
Like,
that's another point. That's another point. The rate of divorce now is so high because of high expectations. People are entering marriage with a lot of expectations, and if those expectations
are not met.
are not made, it become a problem. It can lead to disagreement and eventually divorce. Imagine you're entering marriage with you're expecting a lot from your husband or from your wife, and when that person is not able to provide it, you become discouraged, which can lead to divorce. So when entering marriage, you should have a fair mind. Don't expect too much from your partner. Don't expect too much because all of you should work together to
Yes.
make things work.
Yeah.
Don't expect too much from your partner. Too much expectations lead to disagreement, which could eventually lead to divorce. So this is one of the
Too much expectation.
Yeah.
The problems that you can have,
Hmm.
you can face in this
Yeah.
divorce issues and all the like. And then other much disrespect, like or maybe listening to
I think
comparison,
comparing your partner to another person.
or comparing your marriage to another.
Yeah, nobody wants to be compared. Like nobody want that.
Yeah.
So it can actually lead to disagreement and eventually stressing you and divorce. Also, another problem is communication. A lot of people don't know how to communicate nowadays. And if communication is not effective, it can lead to this misunderstanding. And misunderstanding can actually lead to divorce. Yeah. So communication is very important. A lot of people don't know how to communicate. So if you're looking for a partner, go for that partner that knows how to communicate. When we talk about communication, it's not a one-sided thing. If I'm talking to you, you should listen. That's when we can even say communication is taking place. Some people don't know how to listen. They don't know.
They just
So
want to judge.
yeah,
Like, I'm
you
on the
don't want
right,
to
you are
understand
on
what
the
is
right.
going on. If there is no effective communication, there is no understanding. And where are you leading to? Misunderstanding can lead to divorce. So these are some of the things that you need to really work on or to consider when choosing a partner, so that we can help to reduce the rate of divorce in this society,
Yeah.
because it's actually alarming. These ones that we are getting on social media is just because these people are celebrities, or how do they call it,
Yeah,
famous
but
people.
majority
Just
of
yeah,
people are getting
it
divorced
was
every day.
every day people are getting divorced because of minor issues like this. When you ignore things like this, it can actually lead to more problems. If you ignore little things, communication, how you
And your
communicate with your
partner.
partner, yeah, all of these things are very important.
Yeah.
Don't ignore them when it comes to relationship.
Yeah. And don't go and be getting married for the wrong reasons. And those wrong reasons are maybe you're getting married for money, you're getting married because you're expecting this and that from your partner. Don't go and get married for the wrong reason. You're getting married because you're getting old. You're getting married because now you're financially stable. You're getting